Hello ADU fans, Jeff Baker, ADU for you, and I'm standing in front of a brand new ADU in Denver's Berkeley neighborhood. Right now about 35% of the city is zoned for ADUs. This particular property actually had the zoning for ADUs in the code already, so we did not have to do a rezone on this one like we are doing in many other neighborhoods. Like I said, about 35% of Denver is zoned for ADUs, and this is one of them. So we have a craftsman style bungalow house on the front. We picked up some of the features of that architecture with the overhanging roofs and just some of the wood that we used in here, but it is definitely a modern take on a craftsman style. The ADU is about 792 square feet on the lower level. It's 3-car garage, and on this side we have a 2-car garage that is separated off from a single bay garage on this side. The single bay can be used for the ADU above, while the homeowners can use the 2-bay garage. The upper level, according to Denver's rules, has to be 75% of the sizing of the bottom floor. So the gross floor area of the bottom, you have to have a 25% reduction on the upper level. That's a massing thing that Denver has to try to reduce the bulk and the feel of these in people's backyards. You can see it very clearly right here, how we take into account a 25% reduction on the upper level. Some architects and builders will take it quite literally and will cut off 25%. They'll put 2 boxes and just cut off 25% on the upper level. But the way that we do it with the gables, it makes it look very, very intentional. So the upper level is about 594 square feet. It is 1 bedroom, but it has a full kitchen, full living, washer and dryer, full bathroom. The bedroom and the bathroom are actually quite large due to the footprint that we have up there. We have some other units that we're getting 2 bedrooms in, a little bit more square footage, which makes the bedrooms really small. We also have somewhere between 12 and 13 foot vaulted ceilings in there. We did some really nice treatment with a lot of wood in this building. You can see the Shishigiban on the outside. The Shishigiban is a Japanese method of preserving wood where they burn the surface of the wood that preserves it from bugs, rot, sun damage, weather, water, all kinds of different elements. So that actually has a 50-year warranty on it as long as you use a rain screen, which we did. We used a Benjamin Obdyke rain slicker, their classic slicker below this Shishigiban from Pioneer Millworks. Turned out really nice though. You get that really alligator looking feel on some of the darker looking ones. It'll patina very well. It'll fade out a little bit because of the sun. We are at a mile high here. Once again, the upper level is 594 square feet. This is a perfect size unit and going to have a lot of use for the homeowner, for guests, friends and family, and as a rental. So they have some income coming in on this property. So we should maybe go take a look at the lower level before we head upstairs. All right, so I'm entering into the 2-bay garage. This will be used mainly for the homeowner. They chose to keep this separated off from the other side of the ADU. So you got a single bay behind this wall with a double bay on this side. We did put a nice little slop sink over in here. Just a little workspace for them. We also put some heaters in here. We have a heater in the single bay as well. We do have plumbing in these garages, obviously, because we have living spaces above, so just a little bit of extra assurance during our really cold times. You can turn that on, and also to keep your car a little bit warmer when you're getting in the morning, if you'd like to do it that way. We've gone tankless on here. This is an electric tankless water heater. This whole building is all electric. Denver is looking to move into the code in 2030 or 2024, they're going to put it in the code. It'll be enforced in 2030. No more gas going into new residential builds, so everything's going to have to be electric and be net zero. So we're going to have to offset it with solar panels. The homeowners already have solar panels on the front house, but now they've got an opportunity to add them onto this one as well to try to capture some more of that. So once again, a full electric unit. We put epoxy down on the floor in here. As you can see, the homeowners have already moved some stuff in and are storing some stuff in here. They are parking in the single bay next door, but it's a nice sized garage and really nice having those doors go out to the yard like that with the glass to get some more light in there. And one thing that we do is we outswing these doors, and mainly that's because you got cars pulling in. And to use the outswing, you don't have it hitting into the car. You don't have the chance of backing the car in and bumping into the door and knocking it out of the jam. So now we've wrapped up this tour of this 2-car garage, we will head on up to the unit. Let's go take a look at that. All right, so I'm coming in from the backyard of the homeowner's house, so that the yard in between the ADU and the house where I was standing before. We got this nice little half gate here, half fence that gives a little bit of privacy, but also doesn't make it feel super closed in. And we're entering into what is now going to be a nice patio that we did with some stamped concrete. And we have some area for some recycling and trash bins behind this fence back here. The gate to the side does go into the alley, so this can be accessed by the tenant. If they want to come in from this side, they can enter in through here and go right into the unit. If they're parking in the garage, they'll most likely come through the door that's in the garage at the bottom of the landing. This originally was thought to be a parking space, but we decided towards the end, the homeowner decided to keep it as a patio space, give the ADU a little bit of outdoor room, outdoor space, because we can't put decks currently in the code in Denver on ADUs, and so there's no outdoor space besides this. So they get a nice little cafe, bistro table down here, and maybe some plants and some pots with some plants in it. It'll look really, really nice and very welcoming. So we can go into this unit. As you can see, we got stucco on the bottom here. This is a nice kind of sage green. And this door is going to take us right into the bottom of the stairs into a landing. You will see a door across the hallway here, and this is going to go into the single bay garage. So this would be access for the renter. All right, so we'll enter on into the ADU, standing at the bottom of the landing. Once again, the garage is over on this side. We're going to go straight up into the unit. We got 13 windows on this upper level, and we have west facing and south facing, so we get quite a bit of light in here. These windows are on neighbor's side, so they'll most likely be closed most of the time. Well, once again, this is 594 square feet, 1 bedroom, full kitchen. All the appliances are full sized, lots of room in here, lots of cabinet storage, and they went with a lot of wood feel in this building, as you can see from the outside and on the inside. We have the LVP floors that look like a nice dark wood, and the wood finish on the cabinetry. Nice retro fridge from Smeg, really pretty cool feature. And once again, we're between 12 and 13 feet at the ceiling height in here at the vault, which makes the space feel really, really, really big. We did a downdraft here in our range, and we've cut this island a little bit funky, but it allows us to have some breakfast stools here, because this is no other eating area in the area, or in the building. So they got a little bit of an overhang, but we also did want to cut some of it out to make it easier to get through here. So that's why you've got this cutouts with the stools below them. We also got some African wood species here that we've got on the top of this wood cap wall. Very beautiful. That is nice, polyed out, sanded smooth. And then again, the oak faux beams that we put in the ceiling, and we actually continue those into the bedroom. And we'll head on in there and take a look at the bedroom. All right, so walking into the master bedroom, the only bedroom in here, so it is the master. Once again, we got west-facing windows. This is the south side of the building, so we got lots of light in here. We continued the oak beams in to the bedroom. And again, you have the high vaulted ceilings in here. We did a little cool feature that just kind of happened the way that the vault was with this closet. We ended up going all the way up to the top there. So you got a pretty standard closet in here, except we got a lot of extra shelving that's going to go all the way up to your vault there. So we've got a lot of storage. If this ends up being a short-term rental, they've got space for the supplies, the toilet paper, all that, the cleaning supplies that they can need for that. if somebody's living here long-term, then that would be great storage. You know, you could put your suitcase and things you don't access very often on the upper level. We took the Shishugibon theme from the outside, as you can see, and we had this custom barn door built. And this is just to keep the swing door out of the entryway into the bathroom, since we have a door coming in from the kitchen as well. This was custom built by Mick on our team. Did a fantastic job of incorporating that Shishugibon siding that we used on the outside into the interior. All right, and as we enter into the bathroom through the barn door, this is the entry from the bedroom, and going this way you go back out into the main living area. We did stack the washer and dryer in here and did a nice really big shower with just one piece of glass, no door, beautiful tile work. Nice window into the shower there, get some nice ventilation and light into there. And again, the ceilings are super tall. We're going up to 12, 13 feet. So it feels really, really spacious in here. Nice simple quartz countertops that match the kitchen. Really nice unit. We did get this building pretty tight with our blower door. We're somewhere around 2.5 on our blower door, which isn't passive house, but it is pretty good. So very, very airtight and a warm building that we've got here.